First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. For the first time with DeAndre Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
To throw on 2nd down, Wells. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Looking sideline, incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
Open man is Trey Burton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
Green 18. You got nothing yet. You got nothing. Hey, check Michael Allen. Check Michael Allen. Wild Bill.
Here's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Julian Okwara. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Double time. 3 down. Hey, check.
Back to throw. Wells. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Throwing on 3rd and long. Wells. And this one is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Here's Jack Fox now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Green 18. Inside.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. And I think the ball's out. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you've got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. On play action, Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, Viking 18.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Wells flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got Burton here. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep for Adams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one into the hands of Burton. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. Touchdown, Packers! Damiere Byrd, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team make...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Oh, none of that.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Julian Okwara in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Rolling to his right. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. And he will find his man on the outside. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. His throw incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Rodgers now on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. Going for Burton, and he's got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Flush to his right. Here's a diving catch right side. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the 1st half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He'll buy some time right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the 1st half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Rodgers going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Rodgers to throw once more. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Levi Onwuzurike with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Here's Rodgers to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Bring in the second
sprint. He's caught
Bring
at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Packers. Demir Bird, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. And
he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Packers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. They'll roll him out right. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. They'll run on 1st down. Jones able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They go with the option on 4th down, left side. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Once again, it's Swift. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Flushed out right. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked in and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Finding Sutton, and he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Wells, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Rodgers looks to throw. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers rolling to his right. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 20. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Green Bay, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-6.